My name is Chaundrea Mason, and I am a mother of twins, and I'm also a triple negative breast cancer warrior. I found the tumor myself, and then I made an appointment with my provider, and then from there, the journey just took off.
When I think of Chaundrea, she is just one of the most graceful and just sweetest people I've ever met in my life. Honestly, when we're together, I use phrases with her like, if you were my sister, if I was your older brother, this is what I would do. And truly, that's the relationship I feel like we have. What more can you ask for when you're trying to build this relationship with people as you go through this incredibly difficult journey? Is, you want to know that you got each other's backs, and you want to know that you are truly invested in it together.
As a former researcher, I knew Duke was one of the top research institutions in the nation. So when it came down to my own personal treatment, I knew I had to be at Duke. So the first thing that went through my mind after being diagnosed was, how was I going to share the news with my little sister and my kids? So I was extremely happy to find out that Duke Cancer Institute offered these services to assist me so I wouldn't have to do this alone.
Oftentimes kids, they don't feel a part of the process, and so what we're doing is we're bringing them into the process and making them a part because it's impacting them too. So I've been walking with them in this since the beginning, since she first told her children was in this room. And so getting them in here and being able to explain what cancer is and what it isn't and help them make sense of what to expect was so important for them to know that they had the information too, that they weren't being left out.
So our first meeting with Mika was at Duke Raleigh. When we got there, she was very welcoming and warm. They were able to ask their questions. She was there to help me when I didn't have the words to respond to certain things. I'm grateful for Mika and the child life specialist here at Duke.
What do you guys like about coming in to see me, a child life specialist?
Stuff that worries, I can get it out and you could probably figure it out, so I wouldn't have to worry about it that much.
Every time I come in to see you, you help me with my emotions when me and Devin gets afraid.
When they know that their children are going to have support and they're going to have support, there's something about being able to do this as a family and being cared for as a family that just takes the edge off of hard.
Seeing her and many of the women that I work with navigate many roles, being a mom, working, being a student, her journey showed her resiliency, and I have purpose and something to live for beyond myself. And I saw that in how she interacts with her kids, making sure that they receive the support that they needed. It's important for patients to have no-cost services. Cancer comes in and disrupts the family system in a lot of ways financially, and so this is one less burden that they have to be concerned about.
What fills my cup as a nurse practitioner is seeing my patients do the things that fill their cup, whether they're hobbies, traveling the world, going to visit a family or friend. That makes my heart sing, and many of those things they couldn't do without the support of the services provided at Duke, whether it's Felicia or child life specialists. Those things support their families, and that's who supports our patients.
Some of the other support groups that I attended was the breast GYN support group. It was amazing just to be around so many women who kind of share the same diagnosis, but each of our stories were different. Parenting with Cancer group, I love that group too. Just being surrounded by other parents and hearing their stories about how things are going at home and the challenges that come up, I really appreciate those things.
For someone who just found out they had cancer, they should know that no one fights alone. I think Duke just happens to do that very well through what we invest in as far as our breadth of resources. There's a lot of people who are genuinely, truly invested in making sure that people can get through this. That's what it's all about, is helping one another out as human beings.
You do not have to take this journey alone. With the resources available through Duke Cancer Institute, they showed me that I didn't have to, and utilizing those services really helped in the healing process. It gave me the strength and resilience that I needed to get through each day. There is love there, and where there's love, there's healing.